That is a calculation from your newsroom. You know, in 2019, that's a calculation from your newsroom. Now, in 2019, we had Alhaji Abubakar Atiku and Peter Obi on the same ticket, and the same APC defeated these gentlemen. Let me say that in 2023, with all the noise that is in the media today, we lost our election in Kaduna State. In fact, I think we barely had about 27% of the votes in Kaduna State when Malam El-Rufai was in charge of Kaduna State. So there are so many things. And El-Rufai, remember that Malam El-Rufai told us that the reason that he supported Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was that he saw Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the one that was able to win the election. Now, before he joined the bandwagon, because what it meant is that he saw that Asiwaju was going to win the election before he joined the bandwagon. Now, there were people on the ground who made that possible, who made the possibility of an Asiwaju presidency inevitable before he joined the bandwagon. So those people are still there. In fact, we have more of those people in Nigeria today. Now you are talking about all of them coming together. We actually are praying that they should come together. But you see, wishes are not horses in politics. Okay? Wishes are not horses. Most of them, a lot of them, without having to ask, a lot of them would like to throw their hearts into the presidential elections in 2027. We beg her to believe that they will hardly find a common ground to be able to have a ticket that will face the APC. Having said so, the APC must not take what is happening politically for granted. And you can be sure that our party will not take what is happening for granted. We are doing our work. We are a studious party. We are a party that believes in research. We are a party that believes in studying the political environment, finding solutions to the challenges of that environment. I am very sure that the party is on top of the job, is on top of the issues. So, you see, the media people are really the people that are doing all of these permutations. So the NCP, today is Labour, another day is PDP. I want to believe that the PDP is the strongest opposition party in Nigeria. Are we to now believe that the party is going to abandon its ideas, abandon what its founding fathers had projected it to be to Nigeria, to now go into coalition with little parties, like small parties like SDP, the Labour Party, and those other parties? Well, we are yet to see all of that. But I wager a guess this morning that all of that will not be able to put away Mr. President. That this president, who has done so much for the Nigerian people and who continues to do so much for the Nigerian people, will be given another mandate to continue.
Oh, even when you people have given him the mandate, you should make him stay again. You can give him another 10 years to become president now. You people don't ever sit down to think. When I say that Nigerian politicians have sold Nigeria, some people think I'm just saying it. Yes. Because all they care about is their self. Did you hear what he was talking about? He never mentioned anything about good governance. All he was talking about is their party to win. Have you noticed that most of these politicians look up after party winning, not how the economy will be better? They talk about how party will win, how this person is the main person that is going to win. El-Rufai is not needed, but your president. They are all jittery about the north. Why are they sending people to go and beg the northern Nigeria? Because the truth is that El-Rufai was the one who was telling all those people in the mosques that they should calm down, that Tinubu is going to do them well. And all of them voted for the man, even though the first time they rejected it and said he was not a true Muslim. At the end of the day, he told them that he was, and compelled and spoke to people, even if he's in his state. I'm not supporting El-Rufai. You guys know my stand about El-Rufai. El-Rufai betrayed Peter Obi. El-Rufai said unkind things about Peter Obi, about Christians. So I shouldn't even be supporting El-Rufai. But one thing about me is that no matter how you offend me, no matter how wrong you are, if something is true about you, I'll say it is true. That is me, and that's my stand. So my own is Nigerian politicians have sold Nigeria. Tell me why people go into power. So, do they even know what governance is? Somebody made you, tells you to go and make the economy better. In fact, you promised, you did not even say it in Nigeria. You went to Chatham House, packed so many politicians, the governors, and went there and told them to speak on your behalf. And your behalf was that, you are going to give people, let us even talk about the one you were talking about, you were saying in Nigeria, that they will give you an egg. Is it an egg you were saying that day? A egg. You give people, there's cassava, there's corn, all these things to eat is not a problem. But I want to ask you, Mr. President, were you eating corn and cassava? It's a question, I'm just here to ask questions. See how this man sat here, as big as he is, as matured as he is, talking about party supremacy. And that is why people go into governance without knowing the roadmap or what to do. You are going into power because of the people, not for yourself. Because a lot of you have money, but you still go there, make money, enrich your family, enrich yourself, enrich your generations upon generation. Look at Yahaya Bello's case. Till now, we do not even know whether it has head or tail, whether it has middle. At the end of the day, it is still the poor against the rich. See what a politician is talking about, how they will win 2027 election. Yet, this is what I keep telling you people. These politicians make me very sad. They'll swear them into power, into office. They'll start looking for trouble or people they'll probe and all that. They'll waste the first year doing nothing. They'll waste the second year. The third year, they'll start doing election. In fact, this particular one, they started campaign. They started campaign already from the second year. So they spent 100 days in office doing nothing, only for them to start campaigning, because they know they cannot come out openly to campaign. They will now send people to go out and be talking to people in different political zones. The other day we saw a poster where Tinubu's son, as he has been going around the north, he went to Nasarawa and they made a poster, the first daughter of Nasarawa receiving the first daughter, the son of Nigeria. So I'm wondering, so Nigeria has the first son. There's something we'll not hear you. The fact that they call people first family does not mean that you rub it on people. It is really sad to see people like this, people's father, because of stomach infrastructure, hunger. You put like greed. Let me not even say hunger, because some of you have food to eat, but greed has overwhelmed you. You don't even know any other thing to do other than to keep amassing wealth for your family. And it's not like this money, if you die anything, you go with it. And now you're saying, Mr. President, they'll give Tinubu another chance. So God forbid if anything happens to Tinubu, which means you will not have president again, or anybody that is fit to become president. It's Tinubu that they cap fit. So if Tinubu finishes his tenure, so the cap will not fit another person. It's just a question I'm asking you. Because I don't understand why full-blown adults will be making this kind of thing.